So I just wanted to make a quick video for people on PlayStation on how to record what's called a POV, or a point of view. These are really important anytime you want to do some sort of vet trial, because it lets other people know how you are doing in terms of your sets, your DPS, and then your passives and skills, and then your CP as well. So if you're a DPS, what you can do, you can go to my home to do your DPS testing. I'll show you where that is. So you'll go to Guild, Brahfia, Roster. And if you want to find my name quickly, you can select Rank up here, and it'll put me at the top. And you'll be able to choose Visit Primary Residence. You'll just go to my name and that should pop up. For now, since I'm going to my own home, I'm actually just going to go teleport there. Okay, and then this will be the entrance. I'll run through here. And right now I have the trial dummy set up right here. And he's backwards for a particular reason. If you go to your CP, you should be using Backstabber. And so you're going to want to attack him from behind. And before you start fighting, use this well. It will fill up your magicka, your health, your stamina, and most importantly, your ultimate. That way you can start the fight off with an ultimate. Once you start your fight, so you'll start fighting. Once you finish the fight and you want to kill the dummy fully, so from full health to dead, once the fight's over, you'll get a little pop-up in your text chat. Right. So we did about 8,751 damage, which is just a light attack. Then once you're done with your fight, you'll press start. You'll go to inventory first, go to slottables, and show your food. Another way to show that is to go to characters. So you'll go to inventory, you'll show your food, what potion you were using. You'll go to, just hover over what your main weapon is. All they need to see is the enchantment and the trait. Enchantment and trait. If you're stamina, they're going to want to know your poison. The helmet, against enchantment and trait. And you'll just do that for each one slowly. As well as jewelry. Then you'll go to your skills. And you'll just kind of show that you have all the passives. And the most important things for your type of damage. So for magicka, that's destruction staff, light armor, and then if you're using any mage's guild abilities, you're going to want to show that, or undaunted as well. And then your racial passives, and finally alchemy. The biggest thing with alchemy is medicinal use. It needs to be 3 out of 3. It just gives you a lot more sustain. And that's it there. And then you'll go to character sheet. Just show them this section, so it'll show like your max magicka, your health, your stamina. There's advanced stats. You can mostly skip that. You'll show them which Bunda stone you're using. And then when you fight the dummy, I'll show you here. You fight the dummy. After the fight, you'll have all of these. That's just showing that you were fighting the dummy. You don't need to show all of them. You just need to show that you have this giant wall of buffs. And then you can go to champion points. In the green tree, you don't really need to show them anything because it's not relevant to combat. What they will want to see in the blue tree is they want to see that you have your 4 active slottables. Or if you're not quite there yet, just show them how much you have done. And then whether you have any of the staving def ones for defense and mitigation. And then they also want to see your red tree, that you have rejuvenation and boundless and ironclad and siphoning spells. And again, if you don't have the CP to have all those, that's okay. Just the whole point is just to show them where you have it all slotted. Another good one for damage dealers is fortification once you have all your damage things. And that's about it. That's what a point of view is for damage dealers. If you're a healer or a tank, the only difference is instead of doing a parse, meaning you're not fighting the dummy, you'll go to inventory and you actually will go through each section. So they'll want to see, you'll take out everything out of your inventory except for your sets that you can wear, and they're going to want to see that you have multiple sets. So for example, for my helmet, I might show them that I have 3 different kinds of monster sets. So in this case, I have Zons and Slime Cross, and this is my damage dealer. But on my tank, I might have Earth Gore or Encratis or Engine Guardian, and you'll do that with chest as well, and shoulders and waist and hands and legs and feet and jewelry. And again, that's just showing them what sets you have and like what quality they are. They'd also like to see the trait, but they're more interested that you just have the set. And then same thing with supports. You're going to want to show them your passives. For tanking, they're going to want to see heavy armor. For healing, they're going to want to see light armor. For healing, they'll want to see restoration staff and destruction staff. For tanking, they're going to want to see one-handed shield and destruction staff. And then anytime, whatever skill you're using, they want to see the passives related to that skill. So if you're using a skill from Undaunted, they want to see Undaunted. If you're using a skill from Assault, they want to see Assault, just to see how you're doing. And it's not a grading system, it's just checking where you're at and whether you have enough to complete the content that they're doing. For our guild, the Brahfia, these are only really important for vet trials, and our requirements are already listed in the guild Discord, so feel free to look through them and just post what you have. Alright, that'll be the end of my video.